Hold on, can I start off and say something?
Yeah.
That was a terrible take, and please don't disrespect the back end no more. And stop cheering for KU. You're a Missouri Tiger. Thank you.
Okay, with that, let's start with a question right there next to him.
Daylan, just simply on your interception, what did you see there, and what will know for you?
I just seen the D line get a lot of pressure, and I knew he was just gonna try to throw it up. He didn't want to take a sack in that situation. He just threw it right to me. Just made a play. I just caught the ball that was thrown at me. Really.
Back middle there, Daylan.
Yeah, we can just talk about after the defense kind of had some adversity early on, gave up a touchdown drive and then a touchdown on offense, and how you guys were just able to settle in from that point and only allow like 89 yards at halftime, and then from then on.
Yeah. We've been in those situations before. I know I have. So I was just trying to keep the guys calm and tell them that we just need to go out there and do what we've been doing, trust our training, and just go out there and execute. It was really nothing they were doing. We had a couple busts on the back end that we need to get cleared up, but we just had to go out there and execute. That's really all it was.
Daylan, you got at it a little bit there, but just how do you think you guys did as a defense against Jalon Daniels and his style of quarterback?
I feel like we did pretty good, but also we gave, like I said, in the back end, we had about 3 or 4 busts that we gave up for big plays that led to touchdowns. So I feel like other than that, we did good, but those plays happened during the game, so it wasn't as good as it should have been.
Left.
Daylan, you guys just spent about a month going against Kevin Coleman in practice every day.
Mm-hmm.
What makes him so tough to defend? It especially seemed like every time Bo needed something,
Yeah.
that's the direction he was looking.
Yeah, I seen it all camp. Kevin, he's a quick, shifty dude. So his stop and start is incredible. So it's very hard to guard him coming out of his breaks and stuff like that. And then he's fast as well. Like y'all seen when he get the ball, he can go. So he's just a real good player for us, and he's gonna continue to make a lot of great plays for us this year.
Far right here, Daylan.
Just from your perspective, what did the Zion Young forced fumble and safety, what did that do to sort of change the way the game was going at that point?
That's what we needed. That was a big play for us to get momentum back on our side. And we was talking about that on the sideline. Since Kansas had got a defensive touchdown, we wanted to go out there and score on defense, and we ended up doing that. So that was a very big play and a very big for our momentum going in the halftime.
Middle left here. Middle right, I mean.
First time playing this particular opponent, I'm just wondering if it felt different, the rivalry. Was there a different level of intensity in this game?
Preparation-wise, no. We prepared the same as we do any other week, but I would say like the crowd and stuff like that. That felt different. I definitely felt the energy from the crowd and stuff. But preparation-wise, we treated this like any other week. Dialed in all week. Just treated them like anybody else. So, yeah.
Finish up over here on the right.
Yeah, looking at some tape on KU, they did a lot of misdirections, and initially they did some of that. What role did that play in the initial struggles, and how did you guys adapt it as the game went on?
Yeah, they do. Kansas, they do a lot of shifts and motions, and with our defense, we got a lot of checks and stuff like that. So it made it was kind of hard to adjust to. But then as the game goes on, we see it a couple times. We were able to adjust and knock it out. So that's all it was.
All right. Thank you, Daylan.
Yeah, thank you, MIZ.